Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Footballing View. This is the best 11 I believe Portugal needs to choose in order to win the World Cup. I'm doing this with almost every country. I've done it with England so far, and I'm going to be doing this with France, Germany, whatever big countries they are, Argentina. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. So, getting into the thoughts about the game, well, not the game, the squad. I think they have the best midfield in the world, and one thing that you could say is lacking is like the defensive number six style. You know, that Kante style. Maybe they are lacking like a Rodri. But to be fair, if you keep possession, you don't need to defend, and they are the most technically gifted midfield in the world. Neves, Vitinha, Bruno, Bernardo Silva. That's a great midfield. I don't think they'll all play at the same time, but I still think that the sequences between them will be just beautiful to watch. But also around that, there's also been a lot of controversy surrounding Ronaldo. Personally, I kind of agree with it. I agree with it in the fact that I don't think Ronaldo should have started. I think he should just be coming off the bench. I don't think he should be playing full 90s. I don't agree with it at all. Yeah, he had a bad performance against Congo, but for me, it's the coach that's the problem at Portugal. Now, obviously, if the players don't perform, then you can't really blame the coach because the players are responsible for performing. But Vitinha, Neves, Bruno, they didn't look like the same players that you saw at PSG and United. I mean, I'm a United fan, and I was watching Bruno the other day. My camera. I mean, as I was saying, I'm a United fan, and I was watching Bruno against Congo, and it didn't look like the same player stylistically. He just didn't look like Bruno Fernandes at Man United, and I think that's a tactical thing by the Portugal coach Roberto Martinez. But yeah, let's just get into the squad or lineup choice. I'm just gonna move over to the right so there's like a graph that you can see. At goalkeeper, I'm putting Diogo Costa. I think that he's Portugal's number one. There's not much else competing with him at all. Yeah, it's just standard. At right back is Cancelo. Portugal actually have the best fullback duo. I know Hakimi plays for Morocco, but Cancelo and Mendes are probably the best two fullbacks as a package that you can get that play for the same team. Portugal have a good squad, you know. It's actually, I mean, besides the attack, they have a good squad. At left back, it's obviously Nuno Mendes. I just spoke about that. Yeah, best left back in the world. At centre backs, Ruben Diaz. He didn't play in the Congo game. I think he had a bit of a knock, but he is Portugal's best centre back. Personally, I don't rate him that highly, but I think if he's fit, he probably has to start for Portugal. Now the other centre back, um, I thought what's his name, Thomas Araujo, I believe is his name. I thought he had a good game, but I did see he had a bit of a knock, so it's doubtful that he plays. So I probably will say the other Portuguese centre back will play. His name is Vieira, I think it's pronounced, but I think Araujo next to Diaz they should play together. But I think Vieira and Diaz will play Portugal the next game because Araujo has picked up a bit of a knock. Now getting into the midfield. Now I've changed something here a bit. I think, look, I'm no tactician. I barely know anything about football when you compare me to a professional coach, but what I think Portugal have to do is have Vitinha, Neves, Bruno, and Bernardo Silva in the midfield, and then have Nuno Mendes and Cancelo generate the width. So I think Nuno Mendes should be just hugging the touchline on the left. Cancelo should be hugging the touchline on the right, and Bruno Silva uh, what's it called, Vitinha and Neves should just be in the middle. Those quick sequences, those short passes, should be the aim for that midfield because they're very good at it, and you need to keep possession. Remember, like I said, there's no Rodri in the squad, there's no Declan Rice in the squad, there's no Anderson, there's no Kante. They don't have that, and I think keeping the ball is very important for Portugal because when they don't have the ball is where they can get hurt. Reminds me a bit of Barcelona actually. When you think of Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets, none of them are really, enforcers at all. They're not particularly good off the ball. But yeah, I think Nuno Mendes should and Cancelo should be generating the width. Now with the front three, I'm not sure. I think the front three should be a bit more narrow realistically, but I think it should be a front two because Bernardo Silva, I think he should drop into midfield a lot more. So I would say Ronaldo and João Felix, but I think Roberto Martinez will probably play Neto or someone. At first, with the regular front three, I said Rafael Leao and Neto on the right. But like I said, if Mendes and Cancelo is generating a width, there's no need to have a winger. Have a you can have João Felix play next to Ronaldo. But I don't know how good João Felix is these days, though. I think it is a bit of a gamble, so I would play Neto. Yeah, I'm not sure with Rafael Leao also. I mean, we know that Serie A hasn't been the best league, but I would play Neto. But there we have it. That's my lineup. Tactically, I've talked to you. Yeah, I just think the short passes, short sequences, keeping the ball, tiki taka, passing game, keep it ticking is very important. Like having a diamond kind of, that is very important for Portugal in the middle, and then having the fullbacks create the width. I think that's important. But yeah, that's my lineup. At goalkeeper, Diogo Costa, two fullbacks, right back Cancelo, left back Mendes, two centre backs Ruben Diaz and Araujo. In the midfield, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and João Neves. And the well, not the two strikers. I don't know what you wanna call it, but to be honest, oh, wait, I actually forgot to say this. How did I forget to say this in the outro? I don't think Ronaldo should start. How? Oh my days! How did I forget to say that? Yeah, Ronaldo shouldn't start. I don't think Ronaldo should start at all. Yeah, I just don't think he should start. But I think it should be Neto and João Felix probably. I mean, you need runners for that midfield. You can't have static target man because Bruno's not gonna run past the striker. Vitinha is not gonna run past the striker the way England do it. The way England do it, if Harry Kane gets the ball, Bellingham runs past him, Morgan Rogers runs past him, Anderson runs past him, Rice will run past him. But Portugal don't have those same runners, so the you need the attack to run around. You need them to create rotations. You need runners in behind to create space. The midfield doesn't work with someone like Ronaldo, who's quite static and more of like a more of a target man, to be honest with you. So I think João Felix and Neto should start. But yeah, anyway, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the lineup in the comments. Let me know if you have a different lineup, maybe of a bit of tactical insight about your tactic, and have a great day.